Hello and welcome to BenGetsBusy. I talk about absolute nonsense on the top of my head. Don't really know what I'm saying. And today we are talking about liquor stores, buying alcohol in general. I don't know. I've always felt uncomfortable when buying alcohol. I don't know why. I always just have. It feels like every time I walk into a store, everybody is staring at me, and it drives me insane. Almost every liquor store you go into are small, itty-bitty little corner things that you walk in, and the guy at the front can see you from every single angle, and it feels like he's just staring you down. I think one of the main reasons I don't care for liquor stores is because of my baby face. Everybody assumes I'm like 5 years younger than I am, if not even younger. Anyways, I won't say hatred, but my dislike of liquor stores started with a very specific encounter. I went into this liquor store. It was a weird, rundown. You had to, walk downstairs. It was sketchy as all out. And, of course, a guy can watch you from any angle. I walk in there. I have no idea what I'm looking for, because my family doesn't really drink alcohol, so I knew absolutely nothing about it. I start walking around, and this guy is just staring at me. I mean, mad dog. You mean, Anyway, so I finally get I think I got some Smirnoff Ice or something. I don't remember what it was. I get up to the counter and he looks at me and goes, "Are you old enough?" And so I say, "Yeah," and I show him my ID. He takes a good long while to check my ID, and I'm like, something wrong?" And he's like, "No, I just don't believe that you're 21." And I'm like, "Well, I am. There's my ID." And he's like, "Okay, whatever." And he keeps just staring at me the whole time, right in my eyeballs. I'm like, what is this guy trying to do? I'm just trying to buy some alcohol. Anyway, so I go to pay for it, and I pull out my card, and I hold it up, and I go to put it in the machine. I do all that, and he goes, "You want to charge it twice?" And I'm like, "What?" He says, "You want to charge it twice?" Excuse me? "Do you want to charge it twice?" I don't know what you mean. Mind you, this guy has a thick accent. I don't really understand if that's what he said or not. He had me so confused. And finally, after all that, he was like, I'm not trying to steal anything or steal your money or anything. Do you want to charge it twice?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I was just like, "No." And that whole encounter just sketched me out. So I was driven crazy. I do not know what he meant by that. I've asked several people. I have tried Googling it. I've tried everything to figure out what in the world he meant for that. I have never been asked that for anything. No, and I work in retail. I work at a cash register. That's not a thing. I don't know what did he mean by that. What? I don't know if this guy was just messing with me or what was going on, but I am now creeped out every time I walk into a liquor store. And every time from here on out, I walk into a store and I get a little old lady. That time it was a guy, but now from now on I keep getting little old ladies who go, "Oh, hon." I'm like, oh my goodness. They're like, "Oh, you're old." And okay, yes, it would be nice if I was 40 or something. They're like, "Oh, you look like you're in your 30s." I'm 25 and they're thinking I'm 18 years old. Anyways, that's why I hate going into liquor stores now, because I feel very sketched out. I feel like everybody's watching me. And where I lived, this was in Baltimore. I used to live in Baltimore. You couldn't buy liquor at gas stations or in grocery stores. You can where I'm at now, but there you had to go to a liquor store. I used to have a big bottle of Fireball, but that was good. Fun nights with that one. I'm curious, what is your guys' favorite alcohol? Do you prefer hard liquor? Do you prefer beers? Do you prefer wines? What is your alcohol of choice? Because if you're going to pick a beer, you can pick any beer you want, as long as it's a Corona. That's for you, Jared. If you're even watching this, you turd monkey, drinking all the junk stuff and licking peanut butter off your toes. I know you do it. Don't try to hide it. Anyways, if you like this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.